I'm Bill Thompson of William Thompson Associates. Terminating or firing an employee is never an easy task. If it is an easy task, you've really lost your concern and care for the individuals. So it should be laborious and difficult when you have to call someone and say, "You're fired." Probably easy for Donald Trump, but likely for the rest of it, it's not. So when you have to terminate somebody, you should go through a process and get well prepared and think about the following things. Number one, talk to your HR department or whomever, find out about COBRA insurance so they can extend their benefits, those type of things, when their next paycheck will be given to them or mailed to them or whatever. You don't need to engage in a long conversation as to the reason why. Mainly, employees know when they are fired, the reason for it, and more than likely they're expecting it, particularly if you've given them performance appraisals, you either had them on probation or whatever. They know that it's coming, very likely. And so you don't need to get in a long discourse about the reason for the termination. The other thing is that with all the laws that have abounded in the last few years in human resources, a lot of times supervisors are hesitant and fearful of terminating someone. Actually, most states have employment at will, which means the employee can resign at any time, and you can terminate an employee at any time. You don't have to do a performance appraisal. You don't have to put them on probation. You don't have to do any of those things. On the other hand, it's good advice to do it because you do not want to be accused of discrimination. And so you want to be careful about firing people who are over 40 and firing only females and so forth, Spanish surnames and so forth. And if you do that, then you're discriminating and you could have some legal liability there, and obviously you shouldn't do it. So other than that, do yourself a favor, but just as importantly, all the other employees in the department know when someone's not doing a good job, because likely they're doing the work that they can't do or they aren't doing. So when you get to the termination, just keep those other people in mind. They know that they're not doing a good job, and they wonder whether you know that the individual's not performing, or if you do know and you're not doing anything about it, then in either case, they're going to lose respect for you and your role as a manager and supervisor. So if someone, after all the work and effort you've taken to try to improve them to perform, just either can't do it or they won't do it, then you need to take the proper action and have them leave. And also you're doing them a favor in a way, because likely they're a square peg in a round hole, and they'll go on and find a position that is more suitable to their capabilities.